Hey guys, what's up? Today I just want to give you a heads up that on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because clocks are switching Sunday night or Sunday morning rather, um, that I will be streaming. So again, that's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, GMT -5 after the switch, -4 now. Um, and I posted on Facebook because a couple people were saying, oh, they didn't know, so I'm hoping this is enough warning. But anyways, this is a battle. This is an OU match, as you could probably tell by the preview, against Goms-R, so Goms-R, something like that, whatever. So we both lead with Hydreigon. He's going to go for the U-turn, which I figured he would do. He wouldn't go straight for the Dragon Pulse. I'm assuming he's Scarfed because it seems like a good Scarfed Pokemon. I am not Scarfed. I am Life Orb, as you're going to see here in a second. Go for the Dragon Pulse. He switches to his Jellicent, which has the totally original name of Pringles, because like absolutely nobody thinks that looks like Pringles. But anyways, he doesn't think I have the Dark Pulse, I assume, but I almost wreck him with it. Unfortunately, he lives barely and doesn't get flinched, which really sucks. And I'm like, well, damn. Here I predict a switch to Scizor or Magnezone. I figured he could switch to Hydreigon, but Fire Blast does the same as Dark Pulse to Hydreigon anyways, because they're both 120 base power resisted. But yeah, so I hit a Scizor and he just absolutely melts, and he's no longer alive, which is a good thing. So I'm going to switch out to my Politoed because looking at his team, he's not going to be that useful. His two walls are either... Well, actually, they both resist because I already know he has Curse Body, not Water Absorb. Anyways, and I just know, Politoed's not going to be all that useful. He switches out to his Jellicent, and I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Grass Specs. Still not going to do anything. I mean, yeah, that's pathetic damage. I mean, Hydreigon's Dark Pulse did more than that. I guess technically it is Life Orb. Well, Specs is better than Life Orb, but it is Stab and a more offensive Pokemon. But anyways, whatever. I'm going to switch out here. Probably should have done that before when he recovered. But anyways, go to Raikou, and he's going to Toxic me, which is fine. I was hoping he would recover just to be like back to full health after I hit him with HP Grass. But I guess... because I could have potentially 2KO'd him, but then he could have just switched out to Magnezone to resist, or Celebi. But I go to Raikou, I get Toxic, which is fine, and I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because it hits both his walls, and it hits the Mammoth, which is probably going to come in to take the Electric Attack. I'm Scarfed, so I can't stay in here because I didn't do half, so yeah, I'm going to go to Politoed. He's going to hit me with an Icicle Crash, not going to do too much damage. I thought about going to Hydreigon to be immune to the Earthquake, but I'm like, yeah, he's probably going to go for the Icicle Crash, and even if not, he can just kill me with an Ice Shard, so it's like, yeah. But yeah, I go for the HP Grass because, it's obviously going to switch to this, even though I probably could have switched out. Like, this is probably one of the only times where I'm like, I could have switched out predicting that, but it was sort of the safe play, and it's not like I lost anything, really. But anyways, I go to Raikou now, and hoping he's going to Toxic again. And even a Scald probably won't do too much damage. But he goes into Magnezone. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, thinking he probably won't switch to Mamoswine because, he doesn't want to take another Shadow Ball. But, yeah, I Volt Switch out. He does get a sub up, which is annoying, but I figure go to Politoed. Not too useful. It don't even really need the rain. Again, I don't like abusing rain with, like, Thunder or Swift Swim, which, well, Smogon says Swift Swim and Drizzle is overpowered, but anyways. So, I don't like to do that, but I get off a Hydro Pump and gonna break his sub, and that's gonna serve me well. Go to Staraptor. Gonna go for the Close Combat. Figure it hits everything on this team except this and Celebi, but I have Brave Bird for that. And that's fine, because Brave Bird, I'm Life Orb, by the way, in case you were curious, which I was hoping he'd go to this and not, he didn't see me hit him, so therefore he didn't see the Life Orb. Like, if he wanted Celebi, he would have seen Life Orb, and he would have been like, damn. But he didn't know. Most Staraptors are Scarfed or Banded, but I have one of those already. So, I'm Life Orb, I just kill him with a Brave Bird. It's like 97% minimum damage, and yeah, there's no way he'd live in that. So, just take him out. I'm going to switch out because I was already suspecting this was Scarf because the outsped my Hydreigon could have been luck, but the way he brought it in is pretty obviously Scarf. So I'm going to switch out to Ferrothorn. expect him to want to go for the dragon type move instead of the U-turn, because if he went for the U-turn, then I would have been screwed by his Magnezone, and he would have gotten up sub and blah 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 and whatever. But yeah, so I make the double switch to Staraptor, and he goes into his Celebi to take the attack of any kind or the Thunder Wave. I kind of thought he'd go to Magnezone, but as long as there's not Hydreigon, Staraptor beats it. I would go for the U-turn, but it's not going to kill a fully physically defensive Celebi, so I'm like, I'll just Brave Bird, whatever. I'll take a whole fuck ton of Life Orb recoil, but that's fine. He U-turns. I'm like, whatever, might as well get the switch advantage, but I kind of was actually like, maybe I can live, but no, I die. Yeah. So going to Terrakion, he's gonna Ice Shard me. I was worried that he was Scarf, but he's like obviously not, because he's got a Scarf Hydreigon. I figured he could be, but no. But then he's Life Orb, and I'm like, why wasn't I paying attention when he actually crashed my Politoed? It would have really helped. But anyways, whatever. He wasn't Scarf, so whatever. Go to Ferrothorn. He goes for Earthquake, not. Well, I know why, because it would be super effective, but it's sort of weird. So anyways, I bait the Magnezone because I know I still don't want to get trapped in. I thought about it, get Stealth Rock up, but I'm like, whatever, it's not a big deal. Go to the Hydreigon. At this point, I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse. Not necessarily predicting this switch, but I'm thinking if he switches to Hydreigon, I kill him. I need something, because the only thing I have that outspeeds Hydreigon is my own Scarf or my Raikou. But I can't HP Ice, because then he can just go to Magnezone and I'm kind of screwed. He's going to switch, right? Because it's a safe switch on all of my attack. Shadow Ball, HP Ice, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. So he's going to do that, unless he thinks I'm Calm Mind still, but that would be weird. Because I don't have Life Orb or Lefties. But yeah, so if he switches, that's great. If he doesn't switch and he kills me, I don't care. I go to Terrakion, I close combat, and either he dies or Hydreigon dies. Either way, it's a win-win, because with with Hydreigon dead, I outspeed his Magnezone. With Magnezone dead, I can just go to Raikou and just spam HP Ice. Probably won't kill him on the first try, but he'll have to either lock himself into like Draco Meteor or Earthquake to kill Raikou, and then I can just go to Ferrothorn and screw him over, and even just paralyze him and then kill him with Terrakion or whatever. And then I had one more left. Who was left? Not Staraptor, not Politoed. Hydreigon, right, yes. No, but he would have died. Anyways, whatever. It would have worked out. And it ends up working out, because it looks like I predicted the switch, but again, as I said, I didn't. Strictly, I just said, this is the safe play. It's a win-win for me. So, yeah. So that was the battle. I have to admit, I did read him really well. I was actually quite impressed with my performance, and I hope you were too. I hope you enjoyed the battle, and as I said at the top of the shop, that I will be streaming Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't forget to change your clocks, because that will be happening Sunday at like 2 a.m. or whatever it is. Yeah, so peace out, guys. See you all Sunday if you can make it, hopefully, because I would like you to be there. And then if not, Monday. Peace.